is Space Cadet. That is brand new from these two fine gentlemen on the couch, Dank Sinatra.
Yeah.
We got Fradle.
Hi, guys.
All Fradles.
Whoops. You know what I did?
Sir Frodo.
I do that sometimes. I created an amalgam in your mind of, in my mind of your names.
Oh, yeah.
So I combined Fredo and Axel and
Fraxel?
Fradle.
Fradle?
There is a third member of our band who is in Massachusetts, just far away.
Nathan Pajari.
Nathan Pajari, yeah.
Pajari?
Nate
Pajari?
Nate wrote that song. Is it Pajari?
Pajari.
It's not like when the in Spanish when they make the J the H sound, so it's not Pajari.
Yeah.
That's pretty sure it's Pajari.
Okay.
Throwing that out there.
Is it spelled Piegari?
I think it's Pajari.
The dude has a Facebook.
He does a thing,
The dude has a Facebook.
He's got a big he's got his own page where it's just bass players.
Oh, really?
It's called Heckle the Bassist.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like all these different bass players.
No.
Like community, like a bass player.
No,
community.
he is Heckle the Bassist.
No. I get that he is
but
that.
He,
but the
is,
community
listen,
built.
He is Heckle the Bassist because that's what he does. But he's in this. It's called Bass Up Front.
Right.
Which is a
Bass
huge
Upfront,
bass community.
Oh, okay.
That you're talking about. That Nathan goes by Heckle the Bassist.
Oh, okay.
That has a whole story that if he calls in, he could actually
explain.
But either which way,
could be him on the line.
His whole community,
probably.
It's called Bass Up Front. That is a nationwide, if not international, thing that. Is as I said, a big bass community.
Okay, so this is him on the line. Hello, welcome to the show.
Yo,
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Is this Nathan?
What's up?
Yay!
Hey, you're on the air. Welcome.
Yeah, I totally forgot to listen. What was me?
I can hear you're giving your kids a bath. Is that what's going on?
Yep, that's what's going on right now.
You can hear the Rugrats getting.
I'm a family man.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm super excited. I haven't heard what you guys have been talking about. I just caught the last minute of it or so. You guys were talking about
we were talking about your bass group.
How'd you come up with that name, dude?
Honestly, I'm trying to remember how I came up with it. I can't remember it offhand, really. But it was just kind of like I started doing live videos on Facebook all the time.
Yeah. And
people would just kind of like heckle me in the comments. So I think I kind of just came up with the idea off of that, Heckle the Bassist, because I'm a bass player.
Huh. It sounds like you got a child there heckling you in real time.
In real time.
You're no good, Dad. I'm not crying because I'm four. I'm crying because your chops aren't good, Dad.
Yep, there they are.
All right. Well, very good. Well, yeah. Well,
that is quality radio. So.
Well, it does sound like you've got your hands full. So we'll
get some Johnson and Johnson on your hands.
Listen in, Nate. We're doing some good stuff. So.
Yeah.
Don't forget to use the baby powder at the end. You know what I mean?
So what have you guys played any songs on the air yet? Or
a couple.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, we just played Space Cadet, and we're going to play some more later. Oh, and I opened the show today with Live Inside the Lie, the instrumental.
That's right.
Really
Bro, they opened up with that.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're literally smoking a ball in the car, ready to come up. He's playing the song before. I was like, right on.
For, us dropping this right now for people to hear this, and we're super excited to fully release it for everybody.
Oh, very cool.
I know that for sure.
I'm always excited for full release.
I'm super excited to be a part of it with these guys, and it's really special to me what we're creating. So we hope it's special for everybody else too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great stuff, man. Great stuff. Love it. And we're very happy to be able to do the world radio premiere here on the show.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, I definitely am going to hop on the stream right now and listen.
All right, very good.
Up here.
Shout out to the fam, man.
All right.
Well, I got the kiddos here, so I'll let you guys go and I'll hop on there and listen. But
all right, Nathan.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for having us, of course.
Thank you, man.
All right, thanks for the call. All right, bye-bye. Did I say his name wrong?
Yeah, you said it good.
Oh, okay.
He would have corrected you. It's fine.
Oh, what does he go by, Nate?
Yeah,
Nate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I call him Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. I was thinking about Nate.
Remember Nate
don't.
Dogg?
You do not.
I never call him that.
You never call him that.
Look at my phone, though. Look what he is in my phone. He is Nate Dogg in my phone. He is legit. I literally, that's what he's saved as in my phone. Deceased R&B singer, Nate Dogg.
Oh, is he dead? I didn't know
I
that.
think he had a stroke.
Long time ago.
This is so weird because for the first time in literally decades, I was thinking about him the other day.
Never leave me
And you know why?
alone.
So I've got
Leave me alone.
I've got satellite radio in my car, right? And they've got this new channel that they run in the summer called Yacht Rock.
Okay.
And in the promo,
Some Pablo Cruz happening there. Some Steely Dan.
probably, but
Yeah.
in the promo that they run, they've got a Michael McDonald
Oh,
song.
yeah. Lucky, forget
That one,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And they just play like the opening notes of it.
And all you want to hear is regulator.
Yes. So
Mount up.
I kept hearing it, and then I keep thinking about Regulator by Warren G and Nate
The
Dogg.
bass and the bass is the treble.
I hadn't heard that in so long, but it kept making me think about it.
Classic,
So finally,
brother.
I pulled it up and listened to it, and then I remembered why I never really liked it that much. But it was because I don't think it's very good. But it was.
You're not a rap guy, huh?
Warren G.
No, I am. I am.
Warren G. wasn't really like, it's Warren G.
No, I listen to a lot of
Your
hip hop
Snoop's cousin.
actually, but that song I never really liked. I don't think it works. It's like because Nate Dogg is just supposed to. He's just there to sing the hook. But in that song, he's doing half the song.
He's doing so much.
And he's the one,
Yeah.
and Warren G in the lyrics, he ends up looking more like Warren B because Nate Dogg is the one who comes, because he doesn't do any regulating.
No.
Fired.
Nate Dogg is the one.
Nate Dogg is the one who comes in and saves the day.
Right.
Yo,
'Cause
is that
Warren
East
G is
Coast,
about
West
to-
Coast
yeah.
still, is that East Coast, West Coast stuff still
Dude,
going
they're
on?
about to take his rings and take
Man.
his Rolex.
Yes.
Brother,
Yes.
what's next?
Yeah.
Dude, we're about to get shot.
And then Nate Dogg shows up
Yes.
and saves the day. Not only
Right.
does he save the day, but he then finds them some quote unquote hoes to go to the East Side Motel.
Yeah. Easy. It's afternoon drive.
This is
so
quote unquote.
it's called
I
R&R
understand.
on
Yes.
taxes.
Yes.
It's called R&R.
Your cultural relevance.
I understand. But yes,
Sustained.
So anyway, so I was thinking about Nate Dogg, and then that's the second time he's come
He's
up.
never
so
called him Nate Dogg. Don't.
I'd never.
I didn't know Nate Dogg was dead. So he's a big guy.
He did
Really?
pass away. Yeah, I
like
think
20 years ago.
Really?
No.
He's been
What
gone a
was
long
it?
time.
I
10 years?
guarantee you, he's
Is it
at
20?
least 20. At
All right.
least 20.
I haven't heard
Pull it
of
up.
him in
let's
so long.
play America's favorite game. Are they gone yet?
How long have they been gone?
Because there was a time, there was a period where
I think there's two G's.
He
Call
was-
in,
Dog.
folks.
he was
We're
si-
on air.
he was
we
singing-
need some answers.
March 15th, 2011.
Really?
Look at
that
you.
long. He
All
was
right. All right, cool.
for a long time. He was singing the hook on like everything,
Oh, yeah.
everything that was
If you
hip hop.
smoke like I smoke, and you're high like
I
every
totally thought
day.
he died in the early 2000s.
2011, he made it.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my Nate Dogg thing. So that's a funny coincidence. But
Yeah, I just remember. He had such a smooth voice.
Yeah.
It was like it was smooth, man, like velvety.
Yeah.
And it was like he
Very
was
deep.
Yeah, and he was a baritone,
right.
which is cool because
Dare
everyone
I
else
say it, gangsta?
it was gangsta.
Like
Yeah.
WC type stuff.
You know what is it about being like I think if you're 40 years old, especially if you lived far away from any gangster life, if you're just like a regular American kid growing up in wherever America, you probably love gangster music.
Mm-hmm.
If you are around 40 years old, if you're around 40, 45 years old, you could probably recite Snoop Dogg like
who-
off the top of your head, like riding a bike.
Well, who's an older guy now, and I don't even know how old he is, but Matt Drudge from the Drudge Report.
Oh,
Remember the
yeah,
Drudge?
yeah, yeah.
Not really relevant anymore, but
Sure.
But he apparently loves gangster rap
Yeah.
for whatever reason, but
people be loving it.
Yeah, even older. He's got to be in his 60s now.
You know what? When people think gangster rap, Debbie Gibson and Dank Sinatra. Those are the two.
Yes,
names. Those are the two names that have come up.
You and in doing that, you brought everything full circle.
You see what they did?
I think that's
we call that a callback.
Are you guys mad you're not opening for Deborah Gibson at
the
Palace?
I just
furious.
Now that you know,
furious.
Debbie, if you're out there listening,
because apparently there's no opener.
Dank Sinatra wouldn't mind playing it.
Absolutely,
because there's no opener. According to Easy G,
we'll play something 80s, like some Round and Round by Rat or something like that. I don't know.
According to Easy G, there's no opener.
Like you're just like,
no,
you know what?
I know. I mean, first he's talking about Nate Dogg. Trying to get us, trying to get us.
Oh my God!
Trouble
West Coast,
to the
West
East
Coast
Side Motel.
we are collaborators because East Coast is awesome.
Like, imagine if he had stayed alive and he could do the mashup live with Michael McDonald. That would have been amazing.
Somehow, I don't think Michael McDonald would have gone for that. He just strikes me as a dude who wouldn't.
And then they both go into
No.
What a Fool Believes, and then they go into What a Fool Believes, like right away.
I don't know. Doesn't Michael McDonald kind of strike you as someone who just would say, "No, I'll pass"?
I'm surprised he joined the Doobie Brothers. He doesn't look like he smoked a doobie in his life.
He, David.
You damn know that he has like 4 RVs at least.
You're a Doobie Brothers fan. You're a Tom Johnston guy, or you're a Michael McDonald.
He looks
guy,
like an RV seller.
According to
he sells RVs in Vermont. I swear I've seen his face at least twice.
David Crosby, before he died,
rest in peace.
When he did the, I think it was his last real full length interview on the Howard Stern show.
Okay,
David Crosby said in that interview that Michael McDonald, in David Crosby's opinion, is what currently, and this was at the time of the interview, the best singer in the United States.
Wow,
the best singer.
I heard that.
You know what? Yeah. David Crosby also survived for 40 years on crack and baking soda.
I don't think in his later years there was any of that.
It was a little heroin.
I don't know. I think because I don't think he would have lived as long as he did had he continued. But earlier in his,
I think it's in the wiki. You can check it in the wiki.
Really? Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think he died very old, man.
No, he did. I think he did. I think he stuck around longer than anyone expected. Wow. I think he made it to 80 or close to it.
81 and a half, probably.
No. Okay, he was born in. He was a World War II baby.
Yeah,
41.
Oh, we're doing math now.
I'm not good at math. Just give me the don't. I
82.
Can't. 80. See, 82. Yeah.
Look,
that's pretty good.
Octogenarian,
I
man.
said 81.
Yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good
for a guy who lived the way he did.
Yeah.
Earlier in his life. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. No, I think he'd been clean for a long time. I think he kind of.
Yeah.
Because I think it came because he had a major health crisis, didn't he? Didn't he have a kidney transplant or something? And then it was kind of like, hey man, you either clean up or you die. This is it. And I think
he's one of those rock stars that got like pushed up the list to get a new liver faster.
Oh, it was a liver. It was a liver, wasn't it? Not a kidney.
Something like that.
I think you're right.
There's a bunch of guys in that generation. I think Phil Lesh is around his age. He got a liver.
Yep.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
That's why he does the fair is fair. That's why at the end of every show. God bless Phil. I love Phil so much. But he does he does a whole speech about being an organ donor.
Oh, he does?
Well, yeah, because he's a rock star, and rock stars get their livers first.
For a while now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's good, right? You guys like that, right? I mean, if you get if you need a liver, you can say, hey,
there's a cyst on my liver. It's a good thing I'm a rock star.
Yes.
It doesn't count.
It should.
It gets tax exempt.
Look, if it's a cyst,
you don't get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but you get a liver.
You need
but that's more important. Your health is more important.
2 cysts. You need at least 2 cysts to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rumors.
Yeah. I don't know what it takes to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because Soundgarden didn't get in this year.
Yeah, and that is BS.
But I heard Missy Elliott did. I don't know.
It's straight BS.
Well, she got in a while ago too, didn't she?
No, it was like this was the year. It was like
this was the year?
Have you seen this year? Look it up.
Dude, this year was
crazy.
A sham.
It was like
this year was a sham.
It was a sham. It was like
Iron Maiden was up for
Iron
it
Maiden,
too.
Soundgarden,
and they didn't get in.
Cyndi Lauper. Who else was there? Gosh, man,
people that I don't know that shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The Spinners. The Spinners were there. I think the Spinners deserve to be there.
Yeah,
they had a couple of songs. I'll Be Around.
Yeah. No, they had a bunch of hits.
Oh yeah, some of them.
I don't. I mean, do you guys get into the whole thing? See, I
Missy Elliott was definitely there.
We really don't. But this year, Soundgarden.
I think it's just funny. I mean, Blue Oyster Cult's not in it, so it's not.
They should be in. Yeah. No, there's a lot of bands that should be in, and solo artists. Personally, because people always complain though about they shouldn't let hip hop artists in and whatnot. I always say
there should be a hip hop Hall of Fame.
I've always just said though, to me it's a misnomer. It's not really a rock and roll Hall of Fame. It's a music Hall of Fame, and
Sure. And rock and roll has.
Well, you know who was in there? Speaking of which, okay, so to segue, on this year's ballot was Willie Nelson for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And, and he's not a rock and roll guy. I love Willie Nelson to death. And you know what? There's a country Hall of Fame. It's in Nashville.
Yeah.
Put him there.
But he's influenced a lot of rockers.
Yeah, I get it.
So there's that.
I want to say Tribe Called Quest was also there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was like,
I got no problem with it. Let them all in. I don't care.
Let them all in.
I don't care. I just think of it as it's not literally a rock and roll Hall of Fame. It's a music Hall of Fame. But music Hall of Fame doesn't sound as snappy as rock and roll Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a popular music Hall of Fame.
There's a thing that happens in New England called the New England Music Awards.
Yes.
And they do exactly that. They separate it from category.
Yeah.
From different categories to different states to different genres.
Yeah.
And it is a very inclusive thing.
Yeah.
That everybody can do.
Yeah, that's true.
Locally. And that should be a blueprint for something like that. At least being like a rock and roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You're narrow minding it to, just rock and roll. And so like all these other categories get thrown in because things have been, morphed in the past few, decades that now it kind of needs a mapping at least.
I mean, like when I first was, I don't know, I guess
that's my stance.
My understanding of rock and roll was it came around in the 50s, and like this guy, Chuck Berry and Little Richard and stuff like that. They came out with rock and roll, and like it was defined by this like beat, doom. And it was like that was like the
traditional
what made it, right? So you could like that's what makes the genre is like the beat. Because like you could do any song in a different genre. Like Happy Birthday is a folk song, right? But you could do Happy Birthday in a rock style, or you could do it in like a reggae. You could do a reggae version of Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Genres, it's all subgenres. Really is what it is.
Yeah.
And I on my way over here, I was thinking so much about what you would think about Dank Sinatra. Like, what would you call it? Would you say it's rock, metal, alternative rock?
Well, there's there's the alternative rock sort of catch-all. It's got it's got kind of a garage a garage rock
absolutely
vibe. It's kind of raw. The production is raw, but in a good way. I don't mean it doesn't sound like it's.
Well, that's also a good segue because Blackheart Sound.
Here in Manchester.
Eric Sauter and his crew have done a phenomenal job.
I hear that name a lot. He's seems like he's really doing
Eric Sauter has done a lot. I think he produced Faith Ann's album.
Oh, okay.
Her first one. He produced hers. He produced the first 2 Dank Sinatra EPs. This is the first LP. I know he's done stuff for
10 to 1
with the Graniteers. There's a bunch of people.
Strange Language.
There's a bunch of people. Dead Harrison.
And
that's just off the top of my head. The guy works with so many people. After Image, Brandon Curcio. Was the
After Image. We had them on the show.
He was the engineer on this album.
Oh, okay. No kidding.
And
I'll be damned.
It was a Eric and Brandon collaboration.
Blackheart Sound, New Hampshire, is it's run by Eric, and he's got people working with him, and we were such a pleasure to work with Brandon to be producing or to be engineering. And then I co-produced it with Eric, and he's got such a nice space right there behind the music mill, and he's got everything's state of the art, like the soundproof, see-through wall, doors, super cool stuff. And he's got every toy you want to play with, man. Old amps, old cabs, big, just huge old stuff. Tons of it.
Oh, that's cool.
So we were experimenting, and I think we, over like a 3-4 day period, we recorded this with him.
That quick, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we rehearsed. The songs took about a year.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just tracking.
To write. That's just tracking.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I went in and redid the vocals and there's mixing and there's post stuff. There's I went in with a keyboard after we were like adding some stuff and you'll get to hear it. You'll get to hear it. But there's a lot of it's an adventurous thing. We're calling it obscurity and dissonance.
Okay.
And it's a concept album. It's an old school concept album where it's about a guy lost in space.
Okay.
And as his spaceship is running out of fuel and he's going further out into the nowhere, into the outer, the
cosmos.
Into the space. He's like kind of searching, listening for any communication that he can make with anyone. And that's kind of like the album you're hearing is the stuff coming in through the dial as he's looking for communication.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of this like lost in space type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people who are kind of tired of the same old stuff. Everybody's like super political or super introspective, or everything's a love song or a breakup song, and that it gets cheesy and old, or everyone's. Or like your message. It's so hilarious when an artist has like a message for everyone. Really, your message? Are you Gandhi? You're just a chick with a guitar, man. You don't have like a message for us. You're just, like, what are you gonna solve? Just make something cool, man. Make something cool that we want to listen to again and over again.
Yeah,
and I think that was like the vibe. When I hear the stuff that was influencing me when I was listening to this stuff, like a lot of Failure, a lot of Melvins, David Bowie, where it's like, there's some love songs and stuff, but there's also just kind of cool songs about whatever, some cool concept, man.
Yeah.
Some let your imagination roll.
Yep.
Everything doesn't have to have a deep, message. Although there is some on this album, here and there.
Well, that's the thing about music is ultimately it's the meaning of it is up to the listener. They can take. Have either of you guys?
I just don't want to take ourselves too seriously.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like I want to take our art seriously, but I also don't.
Yeah.
I also just want to be open to just like goofing off, and that's cool too.
Have either of you guys ever had I've never thought to ask anybody this before, and I don't know if this is a common experience people have or not, but have either of you ever had this happen where a song means something to you, the lyrics mean something to you, and then you hear the artist or whoever wrote the lyrics talking about it, and they say something completely different than what it means to you, and there's something kind of jarring
all
about that.
Time.
Like, okay, all right, it's not just me. Okay,
for me, it's not jarring. I kind of just
expect
it.
Yeah.
I expect it at this point. A person that kind of like broke that, illusion, a collective person that we like is Maynard James Keenan, the lead person from Tool, Perfect Circle, APC. That like he's the first person that broke that illusion of like I'm supposed to like it one certain way because I think that that's what they meant.
Right.
And time after time, more often than not, whatever you're thinking is not going to land whatever they're thinking.
I mean, furthermore, words themselves are inert, right? Like if I say the word love, okay, then you hear that word and you shake your head. I'm like, okay, like the word love. And you're like, okay.
Right.
And I see you shake your head. But what really happened is I said the word love and then you went in your mind to all of your experiences or not experiences of what that word means to you. And then you shook your head like I'm supposed to know what you meant. You know what I mean? I think it's the same thing with art. It's just going to mean different stuff. Cracklin' Rose, might be just like a whatever song, but to someone it may mean so much.
Yes.
Forever in Blue Jeans could be, about how I killed a drifter and left him in his blue jeans. But, that's what it means to me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that in a way, but again, it is a matter of
awesome segue. So what's the next song?
Let's do that. Let's.
Can we do one?
What do you guys want to play?
Another one?
Let's do the math song.
Absolutely, yeah. What do you want to do the math song?
Yeah, if you're a fan of Air Between Us, you might.
I am.
You might like.
If there's
song.
any Dank Sinatra fans in the comments or in the air right now, this would be a little callback to the first album.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, prior to the new stuff they were hearing today, Air Between Us is my favorite. What's the name of the new album again?
This is Obscurity and Dissonance.
Obscurity and Dissonance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prior to this album, Air Between Us is my favorite.
That was off Ulterior Motives. Two Birds Stoned at Once. Yeah.
Is that really the name of it?
Yes.
I swear to God.
Absolutely.
I didn't realize.
We called it Ulterior.
Somehow I didn't realize that.
We called it.
Ulterior
well,
Motives.
the idea was that we were going to then have another album later on down the line called Ulterior Motives with another sub title.
Yeah.
But the first subtitle was Two Birds Stoned at Once.
Oh, okay.
Because the first album was just us two. And then, this album, we added Nate.
Yeah.
And the first the album cover for the first album, the artwork is our mugshots.
Yes.
And it's just the two of us. So, adding Nate added so much depth to songwriting and to playing in this band.
Yeah.
And so we kind of went with the concept album, but if we bring back Ulterior Motives, there would be another subtitle.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it would be definitely just irreverent and zany because we don't care.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's listen to this. So now this is one of the ones I haven't heard yet, so this will be fun. So this is The Math, and this is Dank Sinatra here with us in studio today. Check this out. This is brand new stuff. The world radio premiere of these songs.
World.
we have with us on the couch the gentleman two-thirds
Hey now.
of Dank Sinatra in studio with us. And today we have been featuring music from their brand new album, the world radio premiere, if you will, Obscurity and Dissonance. Yes,
Yep.
yes. So we have Fredo and Axel here from the band. And the other one we're missing is Nate, but he is in the chat room.
Yes.
I did see him in there. Yes, yes. Very good. Melanie says, what is on the checkered shoe man's shirt? Is that a horror movie?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
what is that?
It's Wired for Sound.
It's our our friends in another band that we absolutely
amazing,
love.
Great band.
Wired for Sound.
Yeah.
This is one of their albums.
Oh, okay.
Awesome alternative rock band.
Oh, cool.
Also from New Hampshire, and
You can also find them in any streaming platform.
yeah,
period.
Excellent.
wicked, really good stuff. Wired for Sound.
Excellent. We will check that out. Absolutely.
It does kind of look like a Silent Hill shirt, though.
Yeah.
Like it's got some like horror vibes. I like that.
Yeah. No, it does. It definitely does. Let's see. Crystal said, by the way, during EZG's entertainment report, this is the shortened down version.
It ain't easy being cheesy, man.
That's right. Rhonda Favero says California's in the house.
Help me, Rhonda.
Let's
West
see.
Side.
West Side.
Well, it's a big state.
It is. It's like I want to say 49.5 million people.
Is it? 49
Maybe 39 and a half.
Ask him anything about California.
39.5 million people.
That's right.
Ask him anything.
I forgot for a second that you used to live there.
California, whatever. Name 3 songs, bro.
Hey, Red Hot Chili Peppers can.
No, I was going to say it's like 39.5 million.
39.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say.
JFed is in the chat room. Hello.
Hey.
Let's see. I thought I saw
Boba
something.
Fett. J-Fed.
Kyle Clayton from the morning show we mentioned is in there. Hello, Kyle. Let's see. I thought I saw somebody else. Dave, my friend Dave Wally is in the Facebook live chat.
Nice.
Dave is a very talented musician. I went to high school with Dave.
Oh.
And he's got a podcast he's going to be working on. I got to talk to him more about that. I think he wants some input from me. But it's funny. David called the show recently, and we talked about it in high school. Because my favorite band is Kiss, and in high school, Dave used to give me a hard time about it, and we kind of. So after all these,
what could be a hard time? Guys wearing makeup and giant boots. And singing rock songs.
I know, right? But then it's funny. He called the show one day and we talked about it, and he respects them now, and even went to an audition at one point for a Kiss tribute band. So it was kind of funny. But like all these years later to talk about that, because I still remember what he used to give me a hard time. It's funny, but God bless the internet. You know, you can connect with people from decades ago.
Yeah.
I won't say how many decades, but decades ago.
Speaking of Kiss, I was at a Music Connection. You know where Music Connect? You know Music, the record store.
Yep.
It's like the best record store in Manchester. I mean, they got that guy on Somerville.
I haven't been in there in a really long time.
But the dude, Music Connection. It was like it was cheap. It was like $10. They had Kiss Alive, the double album. I had to get it, man.
Oh, no kidding. On vinyl, the original. Nice.
I'm a sucker for vinyl.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
Somebody told me on the show, it was someone who said this, that in 2022, it was the first year that vinyl outsold CDs
again.
Yep.
It's real. It's coming back.
Yeah.
And I think people enjoy it.
Yeah.
There's something cool about it. You know what I mean? The other day I was hanging with my girl. We put on Master of Reality.
Yeah.
And, it starts off with Sweet Leaf. And, like towards the end of the song, it was like the song ended. What is that? It's the what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the end of we got to side B. We got to put side B on.
Yeah.
Someone's got to go over there and put side B on.
Right.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. You get to hold it in your hand, and there's artwork on it. And
well, I think too, part of why vinyl sells so well now is a lot of people just because it never actually stopped. And I think a lot of people, if they're really a fan of an artist, they'll buy the vinyl and just never even open it. Just keep it to collect it because they love the artist so much.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they might also buy the CD to listen to or just.
I have doubles. I have a lot. I have my Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I have a double, which I have the one I listen to and the one I play.
Yeah.
I have a few records like that. There's a few records I have double. Dark Side of the Moon. By the way, my Sgt. Pepper's is an original Apple Records Sgt. Pepper's.
Wow,
which is
really?
why I do not play it.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely over $100 worth. It's probably like if I try to sell it on eBay, I'd probably get a couple $100 worth.
At least.
It's got the original pull out, cut your own Sgt. Pepper's uniform.
Really?
Yeah. It was,
wow.
Because like inside the sleeve, it had this thing where like you could, you had like little stripes and a star and stuff.
Oh, it did, yeah.
You could like
that's
make
cool.
you can make your own uniform.
Yeah.
I have a sticky fingers with the original. It's got a zipper.
Oh, with the zipper. Yeah.
And like, you don't play that, man.
Right. Yeah.
I have an unopened Peter Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh, no kidding.
Unopened.
Yeah.
It's never it's sealed.
I'll
It's
be
never
damned.
never been opened.
Yeah.
And I can't listen to it.
Right.
It's cool, but my record player has Bluetooth on it because it's 2023.
Yeah.
Which it kind of blows my mind that you have like two things that should not exist together, and they do.
Yeah, it's like retro tech, man.
That is kind of funny.
Like if I want the pops and hisses, then yeah, I'll put it on a vinyl. But if I want to listen to like HD clarity, I don't understand it. Like I'd rather listen to retro stuff all day.
But then I was shocked. I don't know if I've talked about it on the show. I can't remember if I've talked about it with you guys before on the show, but was it maybe 5 or 6 years ago? I'm on Bandcamp.com and I realized that there's cassette tapes, and now now that's come back in a big. I mean, it's never gonna.
It hasn't gone away.
The last cassette tape I bought was a local band called Black Hatch.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Black Hatch? They're
No.
local Manchester hard rock.
Yeah.
Garage rock, hard garage rock, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Like rocking, dude. If you like Kiss, check out Black Hatch.
Okay.
But yeah, they were selling tapes, and I was like, are they selling tapes? Yeah. They were like, they were so cool. They had a box. It was like, I think it was outside of what's that tattoo place? Just Place right there down the. Anyways,
Spider-Bite?
Yeah. They were playing outside the back of that. No, the other one. Anyways, they're playing out behind the back of it, and they had a box with a bunch of tapes in it, and it was like, give us $5 or just take a tape.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, like take it. Like you don't have to pay for it, but we'll accept your money.
Yeah,
and it was cool, and like I definitely put my $5 in there. But
yeah.
It's cool. I mean, tape is cool, man. You know
I
what
guess. I mean, if sometimes you play something a bunch of times and then you start to hearing that hiss.
I remember that. That's
good
true.
Old hi-fi.
I used to make my mixes off the radio.
Oh, me too.
I used to like wad up a piece of tissue paper and like shove it in the little slots in the bottom part of the tape.
Yep.
And I could just tape over it.
Oh, yeah.
Make my own mixed tapes right off the radio.
I would go so far as to like if the tape broke, if I wore it out, I would actually try to, and a couple times it actually worked.
Tape the tape.
I'd try to
I'd tie them together. I would literally. I would tie them together.
That doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
That would work.
You would skip.
That does not work.
You would skip a certain part.
Well, yeah, of course.
But you have to make sure that both of the top you have to make sure that
that's thin enough.
The top and the bottoms are different in positive and negative. It's weird.
Yeah.
That, there was certain ones that did pop that I would just tie.
Because what if you tie it and it goes to side B from side A?
That was the risk you took. I didn't say it was perfect, but I said you could do it.
And so that would work, huh? I mean, for a while, right? Eventually,
I would say
it would
a
break.
50-50.
No kidding.
That's like if you're listening to Floyd, it goes from Us and Them into Breathe. Like, what happened? What happened?
People would never know.
Side A went to side B. You'll never get to hear the great breaking in the sky. Remix, mix.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
We want to do it. We want to put out a vinyl.
Yeah.
It's
expensive.
It is.
From what I hear.
It is.
Quite expensive.
It's not just the expensive thing, but believe it or not, there's a waiting list.
Really?
Like, even if you have money, good luck. There's a back order.
Interesting.
Yeah,
because there's probably not very many companies that do it.
No, there isn't. There isn't. And then you can go as few as like I want to make 10 for 75 a pop, or you can go for like I want to make 1,000 for $10 each.
Oh wow!
You know what I mean? Like it gets crazy.
Damn.
It is expensive.
Yeah,
it's absolutely expensive.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're not gonna, if you make 1 or 2 or 3, if you make a handful, you're not doing it to make a profit.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
You're doing it to put it on the fridge and show everyone that you made a record.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Are you guys? So this isn't actually out yet, right? The new album, or is it?
We have not dropped it, man. So this is absolutely.
This
is a real FM worldwide premiere. Yeah.
This is awesome. Yeah, wonderful.
I'm beyond stoked, actually, and I just couldn't thank you enough. for having us.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to do it. So when does do we have an ETA on when the album officially is released?
We're looking at mid-July.
Okay.
We're looking at mid-July for the release, and that's going to be, of course, all services that you get your music from. Whether it's YouTube or Spotify or Apple or Amazon or wherever you get your music from. We don't want to put an exact date on it yet because we're still in post.
Yeah.
But looking at mid-July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you guys playing out a lot these days, or have you been focused on getting the album done?
Let me Scribe.
We are definitely.
Where's the Scribe?
We are definitely. We have definitely taken a back seat to performing this year.
Yeah.
A good chunk of this year went straight into writing material,
and recording it,
jamming these songs out to polish them, and recording and tracking and getting everything up to snuff with everything. So like we've, as I said, taken a back seat to it, but we are definitely trying to hit the road, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So this month we're playing at Area 23 on the 17th.
Yep.
In Concord. I don't know the dates or deets.
So it's going to be Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep. It's going to be Saturday, June 17th.
Starts at
Area 23, and I think the music's going to start there at 8. And then we're going to be we're going to be in Dover on August 25th at the Strand Theater.
Ah, yes.
Great place.
Everything. I've never been there. Everything I hear about it's amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they put your name on the marquee and everything, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of cool pictures of bands in front of the marquee, and it's awesome. It's really good to see.
Ooh, I have something in my calendar for July 29th in Nashua. I think they got canceled.
Yeah, I think there's a discrepancy with a particular venue in Nashua. But over that, we have one, as I said, the 17th of this month.
That's like next Friday.
Yeah. Well, no, it's next Saturday.
It's next Saturday. That's what it is.
We're
Saturday.
Playing in Concord, and then August 25th. So like we're not. We're trying to get back into it because we've been kind of like shelling ourselves to make this as good as possible.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a full album, which is ambitious in this era because there's not that many bands
13
that are
songs.
doing that are really doing that. I mean, and of course we live in a time when you've got so many different options anyway with the internet. Like for example, yesterday I had on, I don't know if you know Holly Brewer.
I've heard the name.
Yeah. She was on the show yesterday. She called in and we actually did a world radio premiere for her new single Clothesline. But what she does is she's on a regimented schedule. Every month she releases a new single.
Oh, that's cool.
And she's been doing that since 2019. Okay. But that's it. That like there's no big album or anything. It's just every month she releases one song.
Another song.
And it's
song. It's consistent.
Yeah, it is.
That's good.
Yeah. She sticks to it. But
I like that.
But it's there's so many different ways to do it. Was it important to you guys to do that, to make a full album? Like, did you decide from the beginning with this one it was going to be a full album, or?
Yeah. The first one was an EP with a couple covers on it.
Yeah.
We had, that was back when I was on bass in the band. Frank Frank was an amazing guitarist.
Yeah.
But we had a couple covers on that. And then the second one, it was like, I think like 34 minutes total.
Yep.
It just wasn't long enough to be an album, and it was just Axel and I. And so I think we really wanted a full album, and then we started talking about a concept, and it was like, all right, you're right. Now that I think about it, no one is doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
No one's putting out a concept album with 13 songs.
Right.
It's probably going to be close to like an hour long.
Yeah.
Like that's, but here we are, and we're doing it. I think it was important because we had a lot of songs with a certain vibe, and we actually wrote a lot of songs that didn't make it to this album.
Really?
So I think we ended up, we started with like 20, and then we like just carve some off and like chop some away, and then you cut as much fat off as you can, and you end up with kind of like the songs that you don't want to get rid of, and that's what we ended up with, these 13 songs. It's talking about what we were talking about earlier, where it's like some of these songs are serious and some are not, and I think that's part of just kind of the concept of the chaos of being lost in space.
Yeah.
Like the the existential thoughts you're going to have of like, this thing in front of me matters, but also, what does any of this matter? Sure. So it's like I think there's so many different things that we had to say, and it couldn't have been done with less songs. We cut away with what we could, what we had to, like, and what we kept, we just couldn't get rid of.
Right. Well, let's play another one because we're rapidly running out of time. But I'd like to get at least one more in now, and then we'll do one more at the end of the show. Wow. But I'll let you I'll defer to you guys what I should play next.
Since you said you liked it.
Bowser.
How about Bowser?
Yeah.
Send it.
I like everything on here, but yeah, Bowser so far is my personal favorite.
That's Nate's song.
We were hoping to hear Big Sleep. Maybe we could do Big Sleep as like the outro. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Yeah, we can do that. But all right, let's this is a quick one actually. This is only 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a shorter one.
But we'll give this a listen. We've got Dank Sinatra here with us in studio. That is Bowser, Dank Sinatra. That is brand new, coming off the new album. And Nate said in the chat room, thanks for playing that one.
Yeah, man.
So he wrote that, yeah. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's my personal favorite from the new album. And
it's a banger.
Great stuff. Well, guys, before we run out of time, and we are going to play one more song to end the show, but we are approaching the end of the program. So I want to make sure that everybody knows where to find you online, and so they can keep up with everything that you're doing, and of course keep an eye out for when the album is released in July, and all the good stuff, and social media, anything you want us to make sure our listeners know about.
Well, you want to check out Dank Sinatra the band. You can YouTube Dank Sinatra the band. You can also look us up on Spotify or Bandcamp. Dank Sinatra. You can look up our album Ulterior Motives, and soon Obscurity and Dissonance will be coming out. So you can look up Dank Sinatra, Obscurity and Dissonance. There is more than one Dank Sinatra out there, but we like to think that we're the
cool ones.
We're the cool ones, you know.
I think the other
Mom says we're cool.
The other one's a hip hop artist, I think, right? Isn't there?
There's many hip hop ones. There's rock and roll ones. There's heavy metal ones.
There's a few.
Yeah,
we've been approached by a couple.
We got stoned and thought of it on our own.
We've been approached by a couple like actual Dank Sinatra pages.
Really?
No cease and desist. Just like, hey, congratulations.
Hey, respect.
You know,
from one Dank Sinatra to another.
Really? Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good. That's
from
positive.
One Dank Sinatra brother from another Dank Sinatra mother.
Nice.
You know,
We swapped
I don't know
it.
if that's how that works.
Not sure that makes sense, but it's very
It's
positive.
2023, man.
It's very,
Anything's possible.
very positive. That's right.
I think Mike Pence will have a heart attack thinking about that sentence.
Oh yeah. No, I think you guys are awesome. I love the music, and very happy that we were able to do this today. And I'll get it queued up. What was the song you wanted to end with? Oh, Big Sleep.
Big Sleep.
Big Sleep.
Which we would love to, if Debbie Gibson, if you're out there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Fredo and Axel, and of course Nate in the chat room from Dank Sinatra. We're going to close with this Big Sleep. Check this out.